Welcome to Glow's Kinder Kitchen, and I'm Glow. Today I'm making apple crisp. The apples are in season and they are delicious this year. So I decided to make an apple crisp to go with dessert tonight. So what I did is I went ahead and I peeled some of my apples, and then I'm going to show you how I peel this apple at the end. There's a total of 5 Granny Smith apples, and they're just an average size. They're not huge. And then one that is a Honeycrisp apple that I had on hand. I tend to like to make a mixture of apples, but that's the only 2 that I had today to be able to put in here. But anyway, let's get started. Like I said, there's 4 of the Granny Smiths in there right now. This will be the 5th one, and then 1 Honeycrisp. So I just used my vegetable peeler. I guess you could call it a vegetable fruit peeler, because I use it for a lot of things. I just peel all the way around. I get the brown spots off if there's any. Like right here, there's one. Just there we go. And then I cut it right down the middle. And then I cut it again. And then if I have a little peel on the ends that I couldn't get with my peeler, I remove that, and then I remove that core. I'm just going to do the same with this one. Cut this one in half. And it helps to have a knife that's sharp to do this. And you don't want one that's so big that it's hard to work with. You use a paring knife, or this is called a trimmer knife. This is probably my favorite knife I have, actually. I'll probably use it the most of any of my knives. There we go. So I'm going to just move this out of the way. Bring my apples over. And I had washed this apple before I peeled it. I always wash all my produce before I peel it. And you can see the size that I slice them as far as thickness goes. And then you can also do it this way. I just thought I'd show you. You can do it on your chopping board too if you want. That's all there is to it. There's a little seed there. So let me get that off. I don't want to have that on our apple crisp. So then I have my oven preheating to 375 degrees. And I went ahead and I made the topping for this. What it has in it is 1 cup of brown sugar. There is 3/4 of a cup of flour and 3/4 of a cup of oatmeal, and a heaping teaspoon of cinnamon, and a heaping teaspoon of nutmeg, and a 1/2 cup of softened butter. And then you just mix it all up together until it's kind of crumbly. And then you just put this on top. You just kind of sprinkle it around. And this dish, I did use the spray butter that you can get, like Pam, but it's butter, not just shortening. And I sprayed the dish before I put the apples in. And I think the oatmeal just really adds a lot to apple crisp. Not all recipes call for it, and I have made them, but I prefer it with the oatmeal. Plus, it's healthier. And the cinnamon and nutmeg really smell good already. Lucy's hoping that I have spilled something on the floor, I think. And if I have, I need to thank her because she really helps me keep my kitchen floor clean. She's a good girl. that's all there really is to making an apple crisp. It's so easy and it is delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my preheated oven at 375 degrees. This will take approximately 30 to 40 minutes to bake. And the way you can tell if it's done or not is when the apples are soft. So I'll see you back then. Hi, well, it's been 35 minutes and our apple crisp is done. One of the ways you can tell if your apple crisp is done is if your apples pierce real nicely with, and this is just like a little tiny skewer. And the other thing is, see how it's bubbling up through here? That's an indication as well that it's done. It smells delicious.
It does. It's a bubbler.
Yeah, it's going to be a great dessert. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this, please like and subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate it. Bye.